get out of here.
Crypto tribalism. What is it and how could it have an impact on the cryptocurrency community as a whole? Is it toxic? Is it good? Is it accepted in the cryptocurrency community? Well, I'm going to take a look in this video at 3 different points which reflect what crypto tribalism is all about so that you can get a better understanding what it is. Stay tuned. What is crypto tribalism? Now, I'm gonna be going through different points here to kind of clarify it for you, especially if you're new to cryptocurrencies, right? This is more aimed for beginners, but you may also be interested, as always, if you've been in the space for some time, you've heard of the term, and you know why it associates the tribe with crypto. You know why this term exists. But let's go through the different points and talk about it, because this is a real thing in the cryptocurrency space, and unfortunately it is quite toxic. Now, I am a bit guilty of this myself. I was kind of part of a tribe for some time, but then I decided, okay, well, look, we need a more open mind when it comes to crypto. If we're focusing everything in one project and one company, then we will suffer. So let's get straight into option 1, and that is communities invested in one project. Now, you're probably guilty of this yourself if you're watching this. Perhaps you've invested everything you have, or maybe 90% of what you have, in the specific low market cap project. Now, normally this does happen with low market caps because people have heard of a specific project through another bigger project. They haven't made so much money on that bigger project, or maybe they made a little bit of money, or they made no money whatsoever, they lost money, and they thought, okay, I'm gonna move everything into this low market cap, and hopefully if the team does well, it's gonna explode in the next bull run and I'm gonna become rich, right? Because the whole mentality is about people getting rich quickly and trying to flip, I don't know, say $1,000 into $1 million or something like that, because they've heard other people have done so in 2017 during the bull run. So they want to repeat the same. They want to repeat the same story as back then, and they hope that they're gonna make big gains in a short period of time. So this is playing part into the crypto tribalism. By investing in only one project, we're going to the second point, which is gonna kind of click in with this first point. You will bully competitors, right? So for example, there may be a company which focuses, let's say, so that I don't mention any companies in this video because it's more for educational purposes. So let's say you're invested in Project X, and let's say Project X deals with blockchain gaming, right? Their main focus is blockchain gaming. They want to revolutionize the world of blockchain gaming. They want to solve problems with blockchain gaming. And then comes Project Y. And Project Y also focus on blockchain gaming, but they're much smaller. So you may have invested in Project Y because you think, well, if Project X has done well, that means Project Y is going to catch up. But because it's much cheaper and the market cap is much smaller, I'm going to make a lot more money if Project Y takes off. So if anybody from Project X or that has heard of Project X enters the community and starts to ask some questions, especially in relation to the other project, you may be getting a bit defensive and you may start to bully them, right? Unintentionally or intentionally, right? This is the real thing. This is what's happening in crypto, especially on Telegram. And it's sad to see this because instead of trying to collaborate, trying to clear the FUD, we're seeing bullies. We're seeing people bully others simply because they're afraid that they're going to badmouth your bag. And of course, if you're heavily invested, then that is a problem, right? So this is one of the things. You will bully competitors, right? You will bully competitors if you're part of the crypto tribalism. Is normal. This is pretty much what happens. It's the reality, right? It shouldn't happen, but it is what happens. So unfortunately, this is what it is. For the next point, and this kind of plays, and this is what I mean when I say it clicks into everything altogether, right? You will not sell when the price grows. For example, you may have invested in something, the price went 3x. I was guilty of this myself. And I really believed in this company. I really thought they're going to do wonders. And I have held for months and months and months. And I watched the price go up and down, up and down. And when it went 3x, I only sold a small portion because I was afraid to sell everything. I was afraid to to separate myself. It was kind of like when you're with that girlfriend and you're like, you don't want to break up with her, but she's making your life hell, and you should break up with her really, but you just don't have the courage to make that first move, right? So it's kind of the same with this. You're really attached to your cryptocurrency. You really think it's going to go up in price a lot. It's going to 3x, 4x. And when it 3x's and 4x's, you still don't want to sell. You're like, no, it's going to go higher. It's going to go higher. And maybe you'll sell a small percentage if it goes 10x, for example. Let's say you get lucky enough and that happens. But even then you may think to yourself, well, no, this is going to go 100x. It's going to go to $1. So you have a certain price in mind and you're not going to let go until it gets to that price, right? So this plays some part in the crypto tribalism because you're fully attached to that project. And unfortunately, it shouldn't be like that. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do with your money, but you're probably guilty of this. If you're watching this video, you too are probably guilty of crypto tribalism. And I'm not saying that I'm not going to judge or anything, right? I was guilty of it myself, but I just managed to detach myself from that mentality now. And now I'm looking towards a more diverse vision. I've got a more diverse vision in terms of what I'm going to be holding and for how long I hold, right? I'm more cautious of not holding long enough. And I have done various videos as well. I know it's not part of this video, but I have done various videos on tokenomics and how important they are. So do check that video on tokenomics, the video where I talk about how projects are dumping on you. If you stake, right? Staking can be a good thing, but can also be a bad thing. It all depends on how you look at it. So, you know, this is the thing. Like, when you see something go up 3x, I mean, it's a sign you should be selling something, right? I'm not telling you what to do with your money, but just think about it. What if it doesn't go up 5x? And what if it comes back down? If you really believe in it, could you not just get more when the price goes down because now you've got fiat or you've got a stable token? Well, think about that, right? What are the advantages? And if it does go 5x or 10x, well, you may be greedy, you may be thinking, well, I should have held that bag, I shouldn't have sold so early. Well, look on the bright side, you still made big gains even with 75% of your bag, right? So this is just one thing to keep in mind when it comes to selling when the price grows, right? It's hard to do that. It's very hard to do that. And it's actually easier to sell sometimes when the price dumps a lot because it hurts you so much that you're psychologically impacted and you will just sell that, right? But in the majority of cases, that's how it is. You invest too much in one project, you will bully your competitors if they join the Telegram group because obviously you want the project that you've heavily invested in to do well, and you will not sell when the price grows. These are the 3 points that I want to highlight with regards to crypto tribalism, and hopefully now you got a better understanding of what it actually means. I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and as always, leave a comment below and let me know what you think. What is your opinion of crypto tribalism? Are you guilty of crypto tribalism? Don't be ashamed if you are. We've all been, and so have I. But don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. As always, thank you very much, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.